ZARKWARRIORS. You remember that series I used to do called Late Reviews? Yeah, we're gonna scrap that for this one. No more fucking titled sections, no more scores at the end of the video out of 10 because I'm lazy. I'm just gonna say my honest thoughts and opinion on a game. That's it. That's how I'm gonna do this now, so if you don't like it, then you're gonna fuck off. And the first game I'm gonna give this treatment to is Aragami.
The first time I saw this game was in the city, and I walked into an EB Games and just saw it for PS4, and I was like, I wonder if little PC can get this for Xbox! Because at the time I didn't have my PC built, and yeah. Upon looking it up, I saw that it was available for PC. So I bought it, and my laptop was unable to run it properly because, you know, it's a piece of shit. And then this PC was built and I played through it my first time. As of reviewing this is my second playthrough because I had basically forgotten everything about the game after more or less the halfway point. Aragami is a linear stealth game developed by Linceworks, a Spanish indie studio that started as 3 students in 2014. Aragami is actually the first project, and boy, for a first outing, it sure as hell caught my attention. With a lot of bumps along their development cycle, they eventually ended up with a good, quote, vertical slice that went to Sony. The team is now 10 people, with 50% being programmers and the other 50% being artists, plus the 2 people working on the music and sound effects. I got all this information from their website, so if you want to do some further digging, you can go check that out in the description here. I'll also leave the game link on Steam in the description. Considering only 10 people worked on this game, it's rather impressive. If you know me, then you know that graphics don't matter to me so long as your game has an interesting or unique visual style. Also if the gameplay is good, but we'll get to that. Aragami has this visual style that's inspired by the likes of Journey, Sly Cooper and Okami, which is beautiful and artistic, like a painting come to life. Shadows and lights are an important part of the visuals in this game, from the title screen and character designs. My personal favourite costume was the Wraith costume, using this lighting to its advantage, hence why I was wearing it throughout the duration of my stream of this game. Twitch.tv/ZARKWARTZ got him. When you play as the Aragami, you walk into the shadows and your player model shifts into this shadowy black and white form, which is just so pretty to look at. Oh, this? Yeah, I'll come back to the design of this mechanic in a bit. It's actually fucking sweet. The story revolves around the Aragami. That's you! See? That's you. Look at him. He's beautiful. Look at his red hood and his black clothes. Anyway, you've been summoned by Yamako, a mysterious girl who guides you throughout the duration of the game. As the story progresses, you learn of your abilities, your strengths and weaknesses. Also, untraditionally, the Shadow Clan you serve are the good guys and the Light are the bad. The waters between the two start to muddy as the game progresses, and the predictability of the story is honestly kind of frustrating and the tropes are obvious. But, I mean, I enjoyed it nonetheless, so it's fun. I genuinely enjoyed it. The fucking anime shit, I don't care. It's inspired by Japanese culture and myths. I mean, come on. I love it. It's beautiful. Speaking of beautiful, the music is beautiful. My personal favorite tracks being Spirit of Vengeance, Clash of Light and Shadow, and the main theme. The music adds an atmosphere that is reflective of the Japanese and Chinese myths that inspire the visuals, the story, and the character designs. Almost as if a Chinese play transferred into a video game, except Aragami is Japanese, Ara meaning vengeful, and Gami meaning spirit, I think. I don't know, it's on the website. You guys find out for you guys. You look at it. The gameplay with the mouse and keyboard, which is what I used, although it does support a controller if that is your preference, is very responsive, only having some issues with the teleportation mechanic occasionally. This ability is your primary form of transport, and the way it warps you from shadow to shadow is satisfying, as well as the abilities you'll unlock through these scrolls. Personally, I found most use out of the invisibility and the enemy detection abilities, as well as the hide body and shadow kill moves, but each ability set can be manipulated for your personal playstyle, which may be completely different to mine. For example, when I was playing co-op with one of my friends, I was just trying to sneak past and kill as little people as possible. Meanwhile, he was over there killing every bastard in the local area network because he wanted satisfaction of killing everyone. I haven't played with him for a while though, it's just, yeah, whatever. The game limits the number of teleports that you can use before you run out of shadow essence, which leaves you looking like this. Remember when I said I'd come back to this mechanic? Yeah, well, there it is. Your shadow essence is lost while standing in the light, which leaves you with a red outline, but standing in the shadows regenerates it, and it's such a cool idea to have your character show what's happening rather than have a distracting HUD. It's sort of like how in Dead Space your health is shown on your spine. Also, if you didn't notice earlier, the abilities are shown on the back of your cloak. Just thought I'd point that out. My only annoyance with the game mechanics is that you can't jump, which, I mean, isn't too big of a deal because you can teleport and shit, but still, I wanna jump. Let me jump.
So, what do I think of this game? Definitely pick it up when you have the chance. Even if it's not a perfect game, it's still a fun stealth game to pick up and play, and since I've been finding it difficult recently to find fun stealth games, I mean, there you go. It's rather enjoyable, and I love it. It makes me a happy boy. It makes me a happy little boy that has a big dang old smile on his face. This is a game I'm sure to pick up and play again. I'm just kidding, I can't pick it up. I bought this game on Steam. I can't say that.
Thanks for watching my video. I hope you enjoyed me rambling about Aragami for however many minutes this video turns out to be. Like, share, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.